Hello, guys. My name is Ivor Warren. I am the founder of ExposeU, which is a company that is dedicated to bridging the gap between junior college and high school athletes and getting them seen by college and universities' four-year potential. Today we have Mr. Butts from what's the junior college that you're at?
College of the Page in Glen Allen, Illinois.
Glen Allen, Illinois. So. Yeah. I met Mr. B via Twitter, and I was telling them some of the things that I'm able to do as far as to get his film out there and get him exposure for all the hard work he's been doing on the junior college level. And so what I did was I took his transcripts and stuff and I compiled them, but we'll talk about that a little bit later in the show. But I just want Mr. Butts to tell you a little bit about himself before we get into all the particulars.
Hello, how you doing today, guys? My name's Torre Butts Jr. I'm from St. Louis, Missouri. Currently, I'm a redshirt sophomore. I just finished up a season last year with my junior college, College of the Page. I came out the season not having really that many offers. Dealing with the pandemic, it kind of made it really hard for recruiting. So I was on Twitter looking for stuff and trying to figure out who could help me get my film out more and more exposed. And that's when I got in contact with Mr. Warren. I hit him up on Twitter and I kind of seen a video that he made with another athlete, a basketball athlete. And so I was like interested about how I can get involved and expose myself more. So I ended up hitting him up, sending a direct message to him, and he ended up texting me back, and we kind of got our numbers through and made contact and sent him my transcripts, everything, and I've seen results of how it can work, and it's working so far. I got my first interest from University of West Virginia Wesleyan. It's a school on the East Coast. There's many more colleges that look at me every day, and I'm intrigued on seeing what's going to happen with my future. It's a good thing that I definitely met Coach Warren.
Good, cool. So West Virginia Wesleyan University is the first entry. They high levels of calls. They grabbing his transcripts right now. Definitely looking for them to put this off on the table. But I don't think that's the last one that's going to come in for him. And the reason I'm saying that is because what makes this recruitment process or this exposure campaign different from all the rest in the nation is what I can show you better than I can tell you is I need to share my screen. And then, so for the people that's looking at it, I need you guys to, I can share my screen so you guys can see exactly what I'm talking about. Junior, hit list, you know what I'm saying, the open rate, okay? So what you are looking at right now is I sent them out to over 1,600 college coaches on the NAIA and D2 level, okay? Hadn't done D1 yet because I wanted to see what the response was gonna be with the D2 NAIA level and go from there. So what you're looking at, yeah, you got some duplicates because they have the same email address for the school, but these are all the people that actually clicked on Mr. Torre's highlight film to view him. Okay, these are all the coaches right here. Okay, all the coaches that clicked on to view the highlight film. So when in actuality, what I did, I took the guesswork out so he can see who to target or who's looking at him, so he can target, make a decision or target, fill out interest forms for each one of these schools. On top of them calling him and getting in contact with the coach or however that might be. So that's the click rate. Now the open rate, this list is the open rate. So as you can see, there's over 307 coaches that opened the email so far, and it's counting, okay? And it's counting. So yeah, I'm still on page 2. So we actually showing you the recruitment process. A lot of companies cannot do this. They cannot track who opens it, when they open it, is timestamped, the whole 9. So you know your athletes are getting looks, okay? That's the big thing for Mr. Torre, Mr. Butts. Like I wanted to show him that he actually getting looks, Okay, and this list was composed. I sent them out at 7:30, I think Wednesday, and he had 307 looks by 4:30 the next day. So that's all in this is all in one day. If I was to pull up his real account, it'd probably be more looks, more opens, more clicks. But I just pulled it up right here. So what we strive to do here at ExposeU is put you in the pocket of the people that you need to impress to get the scholarship. All right. So it might not be a matter of playing skill, it might just be a matter of exposure to universities. And here at ExposeU, we take all the work out of Mr. Torre's hands, his coach hands, parents' hands, and I do it all, send it out, and I just send this list to them so they actually can see, hey, people looking at my film, you know what I'm saying? So I could be expecting the call or not be expecting the call because I can't promise scholarships. All I can promise is I'm gonna put you in front of coaches and get you exposed as best as possible. All right. So yeah, with Mr. Torre, I do expect him to have more offers that come in, more interest that come in because it's so early, so young, and like you stated, with the pandemic, it is imperative that you get film out. It's imperative that you grind in the season to get ready for the upcoming season that's going to come about, and you know you put together a better, even better film. So I just wanted to thank Mr. Torre. Mr. Torre, you got anything else that you wanted to say about the process or how you feel about it?
I really am excited about this process. I know it's early. I know a lot of teams are filling up day by day, but I really think this is a good experience and a good program to get involved in. I can see myself getting something from up out of here that I definitely wouldn't got by myself.
Cool. Yeah, definitely. Especially if you go ahead and sign with Western University, like you can only go one place anyway. You know what I'm saying? You can have offers, but you can only go one place. So that if you just get one interest out of one email campaign and you sign with that person, then that's it done its job. It saved you over $70,000-$80,000 worth of college tuition. You know what I'm saying? And so that's the whole goal, man, is to save you money because of the scholarships that are out here. And you know, and I don't know your family situation, but of course nobody wants to pay you know, $40,000, $30,000 a semester or whatever it might be to go to school, you know what I'm saying, where you can go off your athletic abilities. So I want to thank you again for taking the time out and coming, you know, doing the Zoom interview, and we're gonna keep in contact with the number of coaches that continue to call and interest is shown and offers that's given. So thank you again, and Mr. Torre Butts Jr. here, y'all, and I'm out.
Thank you for having me.
All right. Bye.